Hey, what's up guys? Killer Dog here, and today I am back for another Minecraft modded tutorial. Today I will be teaching you all about multi-textured blocks. These are blocks such as the furnace that have more than one texture on them. So let's get started. First off, you will want to initialize your block, not blick. And because I'm so original with names, it will be tutorial multi-textured block. Yes, so original. Tutorial multi-textured block. And this will equal to our class tutorial multi-textured block. I'd like to apologize for my microphone and loud keyboard. They don't really work well together, so you're probably hearing everything that I type. Let's register it while we're here. Register block tutorial multi-textured block, and I'm gonna go lazy with the name and just do it multi-textured. So let's get started with the of course, new. Let's get started with the class. So for starters, we gotta add in the constructor, and I like to put everything into the class file. It makes everything clean. So it's material.rock. And we want this to show up inside of our creative tab set. Creative tabs dot tab block. Alright, now that we have some of the basics, let's get down to the actual coding, which to start off with, I'm going to need to set up the icons. So it's side only side dot client, and then private icon bottom. Now we just got to import these. So basically this is setting up an icon for our block, and there's different multi-data, I shouldn't say multi-datas, they're not multi-datas, but there's specific numbers for like where the icon's going to appear, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. North, south, west. Finally, we will have east. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the different sides, because programming we start at 0, and I'll talk about a little more about that here in a little bit with this, which is gonna just assign these icons to the different sides. So side only side dot client, I believe it's public icon get icon int par 1 int par2. Alright. Now we need to return. So we will have it return par1 equals to 0. And we want that to equal to the bottom icon. And then par1 will also equal to 1. This will equal to top icon. This, no, par1. You probably have a good idea of how this is going to go. This is a lot of repetition. Yeah, so par1 equals 3. Probably bored out of your minds by this. Par1 is equal to 4. We had west, right? Yeah, west. West is next. Fine. Well, actually, I shouldn't say finally. Par1 is equal to 5, and this is the east side. Now, normally you would, well, you're not supposed to be done, but just in case, what we need is something to ensure that they don't equal the same thing. So they're different. I'm not sure how to explain it. Basically, we need something that says these do not all equal the exact same icon, the exact same side. So par1 is equal to 0, which is the bottom. This, no, 0 is equal to the top, right? No, it is the bottom. Okay, so we have that. Then par1 cannot equal par2, which is the block icon. Now this is basically the default icon. So if you do not set up any of the other sides, so if I were to like take away the east side here, block icon would just automatically override that side. To put it simple, it's just a manual override for textures to make it easier. So normally like a good example of this would be the furnace. The furnace let's just make it bottom. I don't think that matters too much. But the furnace, it has its custom top texture and bottom texture, which I think are the same. And then it also has its custom front texture. Well, what it has for all the other textures is this block icon, which is just like the other three sides of the furnace. So because those other three sides aren't called, it automatically uses that. But this part right here, it's just to make sure that none of the blocks are the same, as well as to say that if you do not call certain blocks, that block icon is the default. But anyways, now to actually get on with our textures, because that's pretty much... No, screw you, store. Screw you. This is what this entire thing is about. Client, then public void register block icons, icon register par1. Now I gotta bring in icon register, and this part's really easy. So this dot bottom equals par1 dot register icon, and in here you just put your normal you put in where your texture is. So for me it's in tutorial stone _0. And literally we just copy this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think that is. So top, north, south, west, east. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that is literally it. So called our icons, and then we set the icons to a side of the block here. We just set up the side, linked it to the icon, and then down here we actually linked up the icon to the texture that you're going to be using. So let's see this in action. But the reason I'm doing multi-textured blocks is because in the next tutorial, I already created this, but in the next tutorial I will be doing pillars, which kind of plays off this. So as you can see, we have our multi-textured block. No textures are missing. On the bottom we have 0, top is 1, south, which is that way, we have 3, north is 2, I believe this way is west. Yeah, so west is 4, and then east is 5. 5 and the 2 look backwards. Kind of weird, but yeah. So that is pretty much about it. Although I have a question for you guys before I end the video. I would like to know if you guys want me to continue making tutorials for 1.7.10. So like next I want to do a pillar tutorial, then crops or plants sort of, and then maybe at some point maybe trees, biomes, liquids, different things like that. Do you guys want me to continue making 1.7.10 tutorials for those, or do you want me to just skip on and go to 1.8? So tell me what you want me to do down below, 1.7.10 or 1.8. And thank you for watching. I hope that all of you enjoyed this tutorial, and have a good day.